Science is real, from the Big Bang to DNA.
Gosh, I love when I find out about new programs that are 30 years old in the city that I think are fantastic, and I'm like, what? This is Nancy. Welcome to Breakfast Television.
Thanks for having me.
You are part of the Wisest Foundation, which is a super cool acronym for...
Women in Scholarship, Science, Engineering, Scholarship, and Technology. Wisest.
Word! Wisest! You are super smart, super cool, and this wonderful program, of course, is having a golf tournament. What you're about to see is all to sort of whet your palate to support and join us at a golf tournament on July 31st. You and I will both be there, is that correct?
Yeah, July 31st at the Millwoods Golf Course.
Right, and why I'm asking you to join us is because this program is funded by this golf tournament. You're going to find out in the next 4 minutes why this program is so important, because the Wisest Foundation has a 6-week intensive, if you will, a research lab. Grade 11 girls, you were once a grade 11 girl. So was I. But you were part of this lab intensive.
Yeah, so I worked in the mining engineering laboratory for 6 weeks at the University of Alberta as a grade 11 student. And before that, I thought, oh, what do I go into after high school? And fell in love with engineering, and here I am today in my 4th year of materials engineering.
I got misty-eyed over there. I was like, Nancy, your parents must be so proud of you. I am, and I just met you. This is great. So just to give you an idea of the really cool mind-bending things you do, and also just to excite and ignite that passion for science in your little ones in your home, you've got 2 experiments here, both which are fairly quick, fairly safe, although flame is in the first one. Let's talk about what we're going to do here.
Sure. So as you can see, I have a glass milk container, and I have these hard-boiled eggs, and it doesn't fit on it. It doesn't fit into the container.
No, it does not. That's like a circle and a square.
So what I'm going to do is actually light this one on fire, so be warned.
Okay.
I have done this before.
Okay. All right. Now, what are we seeing here when the flame goes in?
We're seeing it burn and heat up the inside.
Oh, jeez.
The egg now.
Why did that happen?
So it's actually pressure differences. The air will expand when it's heating and escapes, and then the egg, as it's sitting on top, the air will actually contract and pull the egg down into the bottle, and you have egg in a bottle. Any takers? Breakfast?
I'd prefer time and/or a message, but this is wonderful.
Yeah.
I think that the thing that's really cool are these hands-on ways with which you discover gas, you discover air, you discover pressure. Let's shift over here because you've got milk.
Yeah. So I have whole milk here. Whole milk has a high fat content, and so I'm going to pour it into the glass container. And then actually I'm going to put some food coloring in. You can, if you want to put one in a corner, you can.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So just gonna
put this over here, if that's all right, if I may, just so that our
sure.
viewers can better readily see you.
So you want to put the green over there.
Okay, awesome.
So as you know, milk, there's the fat molecules in it, but also water and different proteins.
So this, for this experiment to work, you would need a whole milk, is that right? Okay.
And then I'm going to take a Q-tip and actually, why don't you, Bridget, here, put this in the middle.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna just to give it all balance, because you know, just a little bit of sunshine. All
put
right.
this in the middle and see what happens to it.
Okay. Just put the Q-tip in the middle.
Just see what happens.
Well, I think nothing is going to happen, Nancy. So I go like this.
Nothing happens, but I have some dish soap, and we're actually going to try that again. I'm going to put some dish soap on this Q-tip over here.
Just on the Q-tip?
Just on the Q-tip.
Now, what is it about the Q-tip and the dish soap that's going to potentially make something happen here?
So dish soap actually,
Don't worry about
That's
it.
part of science, it's messy. So I'm gonna watch and look. And it actually produces a tie-dye-like effect that you can have going all over the milk.
Awesome.
So what happens is the dish soap has polar molecules. So there's 2 ends of it, and one end is attracted to the fat in the milk, and one end is attracted to the water in the milk. And that's what happens, so give it a try.
I want to try. This is wonderful.
It's pretty easy, and it's everything you have in your fridge.
It's mesmerizing, actually. It's like if your kids are, climbing up the walls, be like, hang on, get the milk out and the tie. Like, this is wonderful. I have to ask you, Nancy, what do you project into your future? What do you want to be when you...
I love engineering.
Yeah?
Right now, I'm in the co-op program at the University of Alberta, so I've had some super non-traditional work terms. I've been in coveralls every day, operating gas wells. I've been up in Fort Nelson working, got the hard hat on, the work boots. So I love being out in the field, but I just love engineering and how every day is different.
And it all started because of this Wisest program, the 6-week intensive, which of course we're talking about, and inviting you to join us on July 31st, the Millwoods Golf Club. Hey, I'll be your host. That's right, I'll be there. Nancy and I are going to be like BFFs that day. Breakfast television. I'm totally going to hook myself up alongside this woman. Yeah, I'm smart like her. So fantastic. Great to meet
Thank you.
Best of luck. We'll say we knew you when you're like, you know, building communities and buildings. It's going to be awesome. And it all started because of this wonderful program, The Wisest. We'll be back. Really cool science experiments here in studio. Really cool science camp happening at the University of Alberta. If you love science and you love the stars and the galaxy and you dream of being an astronaut, stay with us. Carla's got a remote and a program just for you.
Dry cleaning services for BT, provided by the Press Gallery. Designer purse and shoe cleaning services, now available in Edmonton.